Now on Tyra. This is 1 hour everyone on Facebook needs to see. The ultimate Facebook show. Uncover the big secrets Facebook doesn't tell you. How to get the most out of your page. How you can use it to find anybody. I found some ex-boyfriends on Facebook. And meet girls who were actually dumped on Facebook. Plus, are you addicted to Twitter? It's television's first Twittervention. And I've got the latest girl to leave Top Model. Now on Tyra. First of all, I have these shoulder pads on. Ladies, you guys have to go and get shoulder pads. I'm telling you, it makes your waist look smaller. If you have big boobies, it makes like, it just pulls you in, honey. Shoulder pads. Anyway, we've also got the most recently eliminated girl from America's Next Top Model. But first, before we get to her, I have to ask you guys, how many people are on Facebook in this audience? How many Facebook? Okay, we all know it has blown up all over the world. In less than a year, Facebook's membership has grown from 100 million to 200 million users. And I have to admit, I had a Facebook obsession going for a while. I was really into it. Like between shows, sometimes I'll go into the back of my dressing room and my glam squad, they showed me how it worked. They signed me up. And I had my real name on there. Then I was like, wait, there's a bunch of real Tyras that are fake Tyras on there. So I was like, okay, I can't do that. So I came up with this like fake name. I'm not going to tell you what it was, but it was a fake name. And I found all these old friends. I found old boyfriends. It was like crazy. I was obsessed. I was so obsessed. Even in between commercial breaks on the show, I'd run and check my status update thing, whatever you're talking about. But then these strangers started friending me and asking me to be their friend. And I was like, I don't want to be your friend. And then like I wouldn't accept them. I would like delete it, and then they'd ask again and again, and I'm like, do you not get the hint that I do not want to be your friend? You know, so like I kind of paused on that page for a little bit. I'm gonna sign up for a real one in a couple of months again, where people will know it's me. That was like a down low one. But what everybody doesn't know is the Tyra Show. We have a fan page on Facebook, and it's really a really good way where you can get like up-to-date information about the Tyra Show. You can meet other Tyra Show fans, and you can get notified early for the free giveaway stuff that we do, the free stuff. I know y'all like free stuff. So if you want to sign up, you got to log on to TyraShow.com, and you click on the Facebook icon, and it'll take you to the Tyra Show Facebook page, and then you click, and you become a fan, and you get access to all the possible free stuff. Okay, so I was on YouTube the other day, and I saw this video about Facebook, and I was like, we have to have him come on here. Check this out.
I'm Julian Smith, and these are my 25 things that I hate about Facebook. Pillow fight requests. Wow, that was fun. I don't really hate Facebook chat, but it can be annoying in some instances, like this one.
Hey man, do you remember me from kindergarten? Bing!
One of your friends has sent you a gift. Oh great, it's a lollipop. What am I supposed to do with it? Thanks, Jeremy.
Are you there?
Top friend drama. I've been meaning to clean up my top friends. Come here.
Dude, what's going on, man? I thought I was your number one.
You're number 4 now. You made me so mad.
Dude, I can change, man. I can be a better friend.
It is too late for change. You had your chance. Submit.
Am I number one? Am I number one?
You're number 1.
Yeah.
Submit. That's better.
Okay, so I saw this. Actually, my assistant Amanda. Hi, Amanda. She's the one who told me to go on YouTube and see this. What made you decide to do this video in the first place?
Well, it was a Monday night. I was sitting at home on Facebook like the rest of the world. And, I mean, if you're on Facebook, you've seen the 25 things notes that everybody does. It's the 25 random facts about me, like, you know, where you're from, what kind of food you like, what you like on your pizza. And, you know, I in the course of like 10 minutes on this particular night, I got tagged in like 20 of these things. And you know, I knew that there was tons of other people that were, you know, had it with this. And I make weekly videos on YouTube, and so I'm all the time looking for creative ideas for videos that people will be able to relate to.
Well, this one caught my attention. Okay, I have to ask you, do you really hate Facebook?
No, actually, I love Facebook just as much as the next guy. And
So you're one of the haters that are lovers on the
Guilty,
internet.
guilty.
Right?
Well, you know, it's funny because the things that I hate are more of just like the way people use Facebook, especially people that are like new to Facebook and they don't really know how to use it. They don't know like Facebook etiquette. And like there's a story like this one friend of mine was interested in this girl and wanted to look her up on Facebook, but he didn't have an account. So he used his friend's account, logged in, and searched her name in the search field. And what he didn't realize, he was actually typing her name in the status update field. Like, and he did it like 5 times. And this guy, his friend was married.
Oh
and
my
so
God.
his wife calls him and was like, "What's going on? Is this girl?" And, you know, and he's like, "No, no, no, no." And so, you know, it's stuff like that.
So new users, you better learn how to do it, which you're going to learn today. Now, I understand that the people at Facebook saw your video. I would think that they would be pissed off because you're talking about what you hate about Facebook.
Right. Well, like I said, the things that I hate about it are more of just like, you know, the way people use it. I think they caught on to that. And it's funny because I was contacted by one of their employees about 3 weeks after I posted the video. So it happened like really fast. And they said, "Hey, watched the video, loved it, showed it to some of my coworkers. It's traveling around Facebook. And if you're ever in California, come out and we'll give you a tour of the headquarters." And I happen to be out there.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I happened to be in LA that same week for like meetings with like agencies and networks and stuff. So I was like, you know, 4 hours from their headquarters. So I was like, shoot, I'm gonna drive up there and check this place out. And so I went up there.
Does the building look like the home page of Facebook? It's like white and blue and stuff?
It's a really cool building. Some of it reflects the website, but it's actually got like a really like they got like graffiti on random walls and stuff.
Oh,
like
cool.
Yeah, it's real cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, we know what bugs Julian about Facebook, and we have an audience full of people with Facebook users that have their own issues. So we're going to start our own Tyra Show list of Facebook etiquette rules. We're going to call them the 5 rules of Facebook. So who has an embarrassing photo posted on Facebook? Stand on up. What's your name?
I'm Ria.
What's your embarrassing photo that's on there?
Well, it was my birthday last year, and you know, all my girlfriends went to club, and I was dancing on stage after they told me to because it was fun. And I was wearing a nice dress. It was short.
Short like the one you have on right now?
And you know, we were having fun and everything, and my friend was at the bottom of the stage, and he took a picture of me, and you can see my underwear. Ooh. And then he tagged me in a photo. I pretty much look like a slut on that one.
You look like a slut. So did you untag yourself?
I mean, I untagged it instantly, but it already went up on the news feed, so a lot of people commented on it. And and then eventually we had like a huge fight because he was like, "Oh, it's funny," and I was like, "No, it's not, because I'm looking like a slut."
Okay, let me explain what tagging is for people that don't know. So when your picture's on Facebook, people can like put that you are that person. So ugly ass pictures from back in the day, pictures when your teeth used to be like they'll be like, "That's Tyra, 6th grade." And so you can go on there and you can untag yourself. Now she tried to do it, but it was too late and everybody saw it. Wow. Are you from Barbados?
No, from Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, because you sound like Rihanna. I was like,
I get it a lot.
Facebook, oh, yeah. Oh. That's what I heard when you were talking. Well, nice to meet you, okay? So our first rule of Facebook etiquette is only tag a photo of your friend with their permission. Hello? Okay. Who else has something?
Hi.
Hi. What's your issue?
Well, I get random friend requests from people I don't know from all over the world.
Hello, I got one too from like Australia.
I got that yesterday.
You got an Australian one?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's the same crazy person.
It might be.
I got one from Brazil. Have you gotten Brazil?
I've gotten like Egypt and like Saudi Arabia and like places I've never even, I don't know anyone, no mutual friends, nothing.
Yeah. So do you want to friend these people or not?
No, I think it's weird. I don't want them looking at my stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so our next Facebook etiquette rule is only make friend requests of people that you actually know, not complete strangers, or else you'll be like a stalker crazy person, and we're going to have to send the police after you to get a restraining order in Egypt. Okay, we'll be right back. Up next, more of the do's and don'ts of Facebook etiquette.
I have this close male friend. He always writes inappropriate things on my wall. So I was going on vacation, and he writes, "All I hope for you is tampons and rain."
So he wanted you cramping in a storm.
Right.
And later, find out the real reasons that Sandra is no longer in the running to be America's Next Top Model.
I was disappointed, but I knew that it was just the beginning, not the end.
Yeah.
Are you spending too much money on TV? Do you want great programming choices?
Okay, so we all love Facebook. Facebook, but some of you guys out there are out of control with tagging and the poking and the 500 friends and all the crazy stuff. So we're giving you the Tyra Show rules of Facebook etiquette. Now, I'm sure there's somebody that has been broken up with on Facebook. Oh, he's like raising his hand even before I can get it out. What's your name?
My name's Rico.
Suave.
You go, Tyra.
So you've been broken up with on Facebook.
Yeah, see, everything was cool. When we got together, things were fine. Everything was smooth. Probably about halfway into the relationship, I signed into my Facebook one day, because, you know, we're boyfriend and girlfriend on Facebook. And I see all these messages from all my friends, like, what happened? I'm so sorry. And I check my status, and there's nothing there anymore. And I check hers, and it says single.
Oh.
And this was, you know, we had like a minor argument kind of over some photos on my computer, which is another story. But we had an argument, and all of a sudden I'm single.
What were the pictures on your computer that you were arguing about?
I was actually promoting a project. I was actually promoting a book that I was writing. So on the side, you know, she kind of misconstrued that, and she made it single.
So there were like sexy girls in the pictures?
Something like that.
Were they snapshots, or were they like professional?
No. They were snapshots, but I also do some photo editing, so they're professional.
Snapshots made you more guilty. If you would have said, no, Tyra, they're professional, shot in a professional studio, and I don't know why she's tripping. There was snapshots in the club, and then they were in my bed after, and it was cool. I don't know why she's tripping. But it's still not cool for her to break up with you over Facebook. I think that's embarrassing and not fair. So our next rule of Facebook etiquette is relationship status changes must be mutual. Okay, they must be mutual. Or at least you should be able to tell the person that we're going to break up and I'm going to remove you as my status of my lover on Facebook. Now, you may disagree, but I'm going to still do it. Okay, they have the right to know. Okay, what about inappropriate things posted on their Facebook wall? Because I used to tell people, don't respond to me wall to wall, respond to me like in private comments, because I didn't want everybody knowing that it was me in the world. But you've had some inappropriate stuff on your wall?
Yeah, I did. I have this close male friend. We've been friends for about 10 years. He always writes inappropriate things on my wall. So a few months ago, I was going on vacation, and he writes, all I hope for you is tampons and rain. So I'm like, you know, I find out a week later when I get back that he posted this.
Wait, tampons and rain. So he wanted you to be on your period.
Right.
And then he didn't want it to be sunny.
Right.
So he wanted you cramping in a storm.
Right.
Okay.
So then he also writes, a few weeks ago, he writes to me, I have some Patron for your alcoholic behind. And you know, so I'm like, you can't write this.
Is this somebody you used to date?
No, we're close friends.
He wants you. Don't you think, Julian, don't you think he wants her?
Either that or he's extremely creepy, one of the two.
He's extremely creepy.
Definitely.
So our next Facebook rule is do not write inappropriate stuff on your friends' walls. If you are creepy, you must kind of suppress your creepiness. And if you want her, you need to be not passive-aggressive about it. Tell her that you want her. Don't tell her that you want her to be on my doll with, like, always pads. All right. Who's been poked? Poked on Facebook.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Okay, first of all, Julian, what is a poke? Because this is one I do not understand.
I don't get it either. I don't know why you're asking me. No.
Is it just like, hi?
Yeah, I've been poked by people that I've, you know, either never met before or people that, you know, it's even more awkward when it's someone that you haven't seen in a long time and, like, they've never made a formal effort to communicate with you in, you know, the recent months, and then all of a sudden you sign and you're getting poked.
What is the difference between poke and like a message or something posting on the wall, on your wall?
Well, I mean, when you sign into Facebook, there's just a little notification off to the side that says you've been poked by so-and-so, and you sit there and stare at it for like 5 seconds and go, do I want to poke this person back or do I want to punch them in the face? Which is you would use super poke for.
So you were poked.
Yeah, I was actually in a relationship for a long time, so never was really poked or anything, and then I got out of my relationship.
So is that the new term?
Not like that.
That's the new term. It's like, Tyra, you know, I hooked up with him.
Yeah, so
he
then
poked me.
Yeah. So at the beginning of this year, like my relationship ended, and I kept getting poked by these two guys. Like I would remove it, and they would 2 days later they would send it again, and I would keep removing it.
They kept poking you and poking you, poking you and poking you.
Basically.
Did it feel good?
No, I kind of think it's creepy.
So So you were over them poking you?
Yeah.
You wanted the poking to stop?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next rule of Facebook etiquette is do not over poke people, especially strangers. I still do not understand what a poke is. Can you guys go on TyraShow.com and explain to me in detail what a poke is so that I can truly understand it? Because I don't understand the difference between poking and leaving a message. Okay, now my whole Tyra Show staff, we love us some Facebook over here, but there have been a few Facebook-related incidents in our office. We've got Jen and Lori here, two of our associate producers. Hi, girls.
Hi.
Okay. So, Jen, you have to tell us what happened.
Paul here, the producer at the Tyra Show. Every time that we leave our office, literally something has changed on our Facebook account. So he loves changing my picture to 80s characters like Blossom. And then he'll change my status constantly to embarrassing things. Like my BO is totally tearing up the office. And people will be coming in like, oh, I have some deodorant, Jen, if you need it.
Serious?
Yeah.
And then what about you? What's he doing to you, Lori?
Well, there's been many times where I've left my desk, for a few minutes to come back to find random status updates like Lori's activity is finally kicking in or Lori's taking a dump. He's also messaged my fiance saying, warning, I have the worst gas ever to be prepared when I get home. Just crazy stuff like that. It's,
Paul, why do you do this?
Well, to be fair, half that stuff is true. But I think I'm doing a service. They should be working on our show instead of messing around on Facebook. They can do that at their own time.
So you're looking out for me.
Yes, I'm doing it for you.
Oh, you're looking out for me.
Absolutely.
We use it for research.
Yeah.
I think that is so crazy. I think we have a new rule here. And the rule is do not leave your Facebook page open in a communal situation, okay? So if you're in an office, there's a lot of people. If you're at school and there's a lot of people walking around, do not leave your page open. Close it because Paul might be listening. We'll be right back.
Up next, you never know who you'll find on Facebook. I go check my Facebook, and there's this guy. He's like, hey, I'm your brother. And I'm just like, what? He's here, your brother. And later, twittering might be tearing up their marriage. He's twittering about us sitting at the table. He'll twitter about what we ordered. He twitters about how the food tastes. He's twittering about he's full.
Do you know what the next show you're going to be on? Divorce Court.
Next, Tyra. I am black and white.
You do not like the black side of you because they're crazy.
Biracial women who hate part of themselves.
I do not claim my white side.
Why not?
They're unaccepting and trailer parking.
You carry a rebel flag.
Yeah.
The people that carried that flag.
Yeah,
wanted to burn you.
And the picture that shocked us all.
It's a total joke. You put on a KKK mask and say that's just a joke. That's not a joke.
Next, Tyra.
We've all heard about finding your lovers, your ex-lovers on Facebook. But we're about to meet a girl who's about to find her brother, or shall I say her brother. Her brother found her on Facebook, and she's never met him before. Okay, but she doesn't know why she's on the Tyra Show, so just chill out. She's about to talk to me right now, so just shh. Okay, check it out.
So Facebook is making it possible for people to reconnect with old friends and even track down family members they haven't seen or heard of from years. Taylor and her mom, Stacy, say they love using Facebook. So Taylor, tell me why you love Facebook.
About a year ago, a friend of mine convinced me to join Facebook, and I was like, okay, it's just this website, and so I joined it. And I love Facebook because of the fact that you can connect with so many people around you, people from work, people from school, everywhere. And I'm also involved with a lot of charity clubs at school. And on Facebook, they make it possible to make all the charities that you and your clubs or your friends are really involved with, and they make it public to all your friends to create awareness.
And how old are you?
I'm 15.
15 years old, and awareness and charity, and that's so fantastic. So I know, Taylor, that Facebook has really changed your life. How has it changed your life?
Facebook has changed my life because one night I decided to come home from my youth group at school, and I come home and I go check my Facebook, and there's this guy. He's like, hey, I'm your brother. Send me a message back, and I'm just like, what?
What? I'm your brother?
Who's pranking me? What's going on? So I look at his name, and I was like, his name is the same as, this could be real.
So you have the same last name?
Yes, as my biological father from a question I'd previously asked my mom. So I ran upstairs and I'm like, Mom, do I have a brother? And she's shocked. She doesn't know what to say, what to do.
I said, why are you asking me that?
And eventually we start talking, and I bust out in tears just because I have a brother.
So she does have a brother?
Yes. She does
wow,
have a
and
brother.
just finding out at like 15 years old. How come you didn't tell her before?
Because I thought I was protecting her. Her biological father didn't want anything to do with us once he found out I was going to have her. And I thought that by not telling her about the brother, it was one less person who could reject her.
Got it.
So she didn't need to know.
So the brother is not your son?
No.
It is the son of the biological father?
Yes.
Okay, and have you ever met your brother before?
No, I have not.
Yes,
You haven't?
You have.
Oh, yeah.
When you were about 2.5, he came. He came for the afternoon, played dolls with you, saw you, and he was only about 9, maybe 10 at the time. And
But 2.5, you don't remember that.
No, she doesn't remember.
Yeah.
But I remember. And he loved her. It's like there was this thing, I don't know. He waved goodbye to you, and then they were getting in the car to leave, and he kind of had this stop moment, you know. And he ran back to you, and he gave you a hug, and he whispered in your ear, I love you, Taylor. So I kind of thought that someday he would find her. I always felt like he would come back and find you.
Wow. So you're tearing up right now. Tell me why.
Just the thought of being found by someone who knows you, because as she said with my biological father, he didn't want me. He didn't want to know me. But to know that there was someone else out there who's connected to me, who wanted to find me, even though he knew me before, it was amazing.
But he was a little boy when he knew you before. I mean, he didn't have any control over that.
Yeah. Well, I have some control because he's here. Your brother. Yes. Come on out. Here's your brother, Corey.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh, how does it feel to see your big brother?
Oh my God.
How does it feel to hug your sister after
Great.
so many years?
It's awesome.
Yeah, do you remember that day when she was 2 and you were around 9, 10 years old?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
It was very cool. I'm glad that we can do this now.
Yeah.
It just feels right, you know?
It feels right. Do you remember her mom was saying you said goodbye and said I love you, and then you ran back to the car like a movie and like jumped in and was hugging her. Do you remember that too?
Well, I was pretty young, but I remember the day. I don't remember doing that, but I'm sure I did. It's a good story, sounds like it.
Yeah. Mom was saying it was true. So how did you find her? Was she hard to find, or?
Oh, easy. I mean, well, I had searched one time before, and I guess I had the name spelled wrong or something. But I knew she was high school age. She had to be on Facebook, so.
And you found her.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what do you want to say to your brother?
I love you.
I love you too.
Really nice. We'll be right back.
Up next, she dumped him on Facebook. Now, she wants him back.
I'm really, really sorry. I'm really, still in love with you.
I feel the same way. Just
Did you feel played?
a little bit, yeah.
Are you in a fromance, a friendship romance with a guy who everyone thinks is perfect for you, but you're not really a couple? If you want to figure out if you and your best guy friend have couple chemistry, go to TyraShow.com.
Friday on Tyra. Miley Cyrus is here. It's the match of the century. Do you know who I am?
Well, I know you know who I am.
Millionaire, movie star, mogul. At 16, for the first time, Miley and Billy Ray Cyrus come to the Tyra stage. Plus, Vanessa Williams and all the stars of the Hannah Montana movie, including moi.
So you and Miley are pretty close, huh?
You have no idea. It's Miley Cyrus. Friday on Tyra.
You would get dumped or dump somebody on the answering machine, and that was considered totally really bad. But there's a new poll by the Daily Mail, and they found that almost 50% of people under 21 have broken up with someone in public using a site like Facebook. And Brittany says that a single change in her Facebook status changed the course of her entire relationship. So what's going on? What happened?
Me and my ex-boyfriend, Mark, we've been dating on and off for 7 years now.
7 years, that's a long time.
Yeah. I moved to Arizona 7 years ago. I moved to Arizona to go to college, and he stayed back in Michigan. And basically, we decided we wanted to keep the relationship going and trying to do everything we could to make it work, even though it was like the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
So you guys stayed really in touch through Facebook a lot, right? And then so he was trying to move it to the next level, and he would post things like serious things. What
yeah, like we started talking about getting engaged, and he would post stuff like, if I like it, then I should have put a ring on it. And
he would be saying that to himself?
Yeah, like it would be his status, and like everybody could see.
Oh. But what happened on Thanksgiving?
I went back to Michigan for Thanksgiving, and we were planning like this big trip, and like we were going to do all these things together, and he said he had surprises, and it was just supposed to be like this great trip that we were supposed to have together. And when I got there, it was just totally different. Like, he didn't take the time off work, and he was picking up extra shifts, trying to make extra money because like time and a half for holiday pay and stuff like that. And it was just not how I thought it was going to be.
So it just wasn't the guy that was talking about putting a ring on it on Facebook?
No.
Totally different?
No. And I just changed my relationship status from in a relationship to single.
Because you were mad?
Yeah.
What did you want? Did you want to break up, or did you want to just make him upset?
I really just kind of wanted to get his attention, basically, and just let him know, like, hey, I'm still here. Remember our relationship, and we were serious. Like, we were going to get married.
But he didn't take it as that, because single meant that you broke up with him.
Single, and like, he changed his to married to Mrs. Butterworth on his.
What does that mean?
Like the syrup lady. Like
I know. But what does that mean?
Like
not married to you?
Yeah, not like in a relationship with me, but like it still says like married to Mrs. Butterworth.
So he could next week married to Aunt Jemima?
I don't know.
Just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to tell him today? Because he backed away. He saw single on your Facebook, and he said, okay, I'm married to some syrup.
Yeah.
So what do you want to tell him?
I just want to tell him that this is not how I wanted everything to work out, and I didn't want to break up with him over Facebook, and I still love him very much. I mean, it's only been a month since we broken up.
And you want to be back?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Mark's backstage. He hasn't heard anything, and he's going to come out, and you can tell him that you were just mad.
Okay.
Okay? Come on out, Mark. So, Mark, Brittany put on on her Facebook page that she was single after she was mad at you for kind of neglecting her.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
I was more mad than hurt, because I just felt like it should have been more personal. Everybody in Facebook should have known that we broke up before I did.
Yeah.
I felt like she should have called me or text or something like that and let me know that we were over before I got the single status.
Well, what were your friends and family saying when they saw that you were broken up?
Like they were just kind of wondering like what happened, because we were planning the whole engagement thing, planning like a big future.
Did you feel played?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Made you feel a little something?
Yeah, just a little played.
Yeah, just a little.
All right. Well, Brittany brought you here today for something. Why did you bring him here, Brittany?
Basically, I brought you here today to tell you that I'm really, really sorry about how everything happened. I didn't want to break up with you on Facebook. I just pretty much wanted to get your attention, and we're on it so much, and we post stuff all the time, and I feel like that was the only way that I could get through to you, that like, hey, I'm still here, I want that attention, and can we have that connection again? And I'm really like still in love with you, even though it's been like a month. I know like you just don't get over something like that, and I feel like what we had is real. And I just wanted to know if you felt the same way.
Mark?
I can't say that like I'm over you either. I mean, you can't just go from being like crazy in love, can marry somebody, especially like your first love, and just completely being over it. But I feel the same way. Just kind of right now, I just kind of want to focus on school, focus on getting our future straight, my future straight, before I could work on the future with us.
So you don't even want to date her while you get yourself together?
As of right now, no. I just kind of want to take my time and keep my focus on school.
So you're gonna be celibate and not date anybody at all?
I'm working on that.
You're gonna be celibate and not date and not go out with any other girls?
I'm working on that.
Okay.
Yes.
So if she catches you dating somebody else on your Facebook and you update your status, dating fine chick, right now.
Actually, on my status, I'm currently married to Mrs. Buttersworth.
I heard. And what is that about?
That's just kind of...
pancakes?
I love pancakes, actually.
So how does that make you feel? I think guys tend to kind of talk in like code when they don't want to date us anymore, and they say all these other kind of things. What do you see?
I mean, I can accept, I know where he's coming from, and it is like a long distance relationship, and it takes a lot of work, and if we both aren't willing to put in the work for it, then it's not going to work. I mean, I still love him, but sometimes you have to give people space, and I can accept that.
I think that's really mature of you. And so the next guys that you date, when you're mad at them, you're not going to run on Facebook and say single, right?
No.
Yeah. You're just going to call him and say, look, I might update my status and say single if you don't get it together. That's wrong, too. Don't do that. We'll be right back.
The Tyra Show website got a makeover. There's new features for beauty and fashions and web-exclusive clips you will not see on the show.
You must be fierce because you came to the new website.
Go to TyraShow.com now.
Next, Tyra.
I am black and white.
You do not like the black side of you because they're crazy.
Biracial women who hate part of themselves.
I do not claim my white side.
Why not?
They're unaccepting and trailer parking.
You carry a rebel flag. Yeah. The people that carried that flag.
Yeah.
Wanted to burn you.
And the picture that shocked us all.
It's a total joke. You put on a KKK mask and say that's just a joke. That's not a joke.
Next, Tyra.
People Facebooking like crazy, but more and more of them are now Twittering. How many of y'all are Twittering? Twittering? Not that many. But my friend Ashton Kutcher, who executive produced True Beauty with me, posted a picture of me on his Twitter during one of our meetings. We were having this big meeting, so I struck a pose. I was like, make it cute. He didn't give me photo approval. I was really upset about that. I did not see the photo. And then he hit the button, and I'm like, where's that going? He's like, it's going into Twitterland, Tyra. And then I was hanging out with him and his wife, Demi Moore. You guys know Demi Moore. And then she took the link to that picture, and then she posted it on her Twitter for everybody to see. And she's actually given me like a Twitter lesson on how to Twitter and how to Twitter safely and like all this stuff. And I'm still very new to it. I'm not signed on to Twitter yet. But just for everybody to understand, Twitter allows users to let people follow them all day long by constantly updating their status and answering the question, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm sitting on the Tyra Show. What are you doing? I'm scratching my ankle. What are you doing? I'm feeling for naps in the back of my hair. Okay? But Ashley says that her husband is so addicted to Twitter, it's putting a strain on their relationship. I hear he is crazy addicted.
He's crazy. He Twitters every day, all day, every second of the day. From the moment he wakes up to the time it's time for him to go to sleep, he is always Twittering. It's a problem.
And when you guys go out to eat, he's Twittering? What is he saying?
When we go out to eat, we'll get in the car, I'm dressed, I'm looking cute, he's all dressed, and we're in the car, he's Twittering, we're in the car on our way to the restaurant. We get to the restaurant, and we're talking and everything, we're sitting at the table. His head's down the whole time. He's Twittering about us sitting at the table at this restaurant that we're in. And then we order our food. He'll Twitter about what we ordered. After we ate our food, he Twitters about how the food tastes. After we eat the food and we pay the bill, everything's paid for, he's Twittering about he's full.
Wait, no, you're not.
Yes, he is how full he is.
How full you are. Okay, what about like when you guys have sex? Does he Twitter about that?
No.
You don't? So you don't Twitter about that?
No time for that.
No time for that.
No time for that. So, tell me about work. Do you Twitter at work, Tony?
I used to. Not anymore. I got in trouble a couple times.
You got in trouble?
Yeah.
I heard you almost got fired?
I did.
Twice.
Twice? For Twittering at work. So when are you Twittering at work? I just sent a document.
Like you said earlier, it's about keeping people updated, and the industry that I'm in is pretty important because I follow a bunch of people who are in the industry, and it's technology or startups, and it's an easy way for me to see everything that they're tweeting about every day. So if you wanted to learn something...
So what did you say? You tweet? I thought it was Twitter. What is a tweet?
A tweet is the verb form of Twitter. so it's what you do on Twitter.
Okay, so it's the verb form. It's to tweet. It's past tense, I had tweeted it. Yes.
You got it right.
I had tweeted it.
You got it right.
Okay, so you tweeted at work.
Yep.
Do you still do it?
Not that much at work anymore. And
Not that much at work anymore?
No, I don't. Probably on lunch breaks.
Okay.
And just to make it clear, the reason I do it so much is because I started a company that is built on Twitter. So in order for me to become an expert about it, I have to learn it.
Are you now addicted, though? It's like saying, you know, I'm a narc. I'm a narc, and I have to go undercover, and I got to go underground, and I got to smoke the weed, and I got to sniff the coke, because I have to look real. I got to smoke the weed. I got to sniff the coke. It's like after a while, an addiction starts to happen with the research, right?
I agree with you to some extent. The moral side isn't as bad as the narc example, but I agree that I'm addicted. I think that it benefits, though.
Okay, who cares what you eat?
So my mom.
She does.
Yep, she does. She's about 3,000 miles away. She's in Louisiana. Hey, Mom.
She wants to know that you had hot wings.
She did.
Okay.
So once, for instance, we just got a Pinkberry in San Jose, California.
Love
Pinkberry. Went there for the first time, and I tweeted, hey, Ash and I are going to Pinkberry. My mom said, I wish I was there. She retweeted me. She replied and said, I wish I was there.
So your mama is tweeting.
She found out that I do it. It's an easy way for me to communicate. And she was like, Tony, how do I sign up? And I was like, okay, Mom, don't panic. There's a way for me to set it up on your cell phone. So I set it up so that she can send a text message, and it goes straight to Twitter.
Yeah.
So she sent the text and said, I wish I was there, and it just almost made me come to tears.
It made you come to tears, but then you're ignoring your mother while you're your woman while you're tweeting your mama.
So
is this affecting your marriage, Ashley?
In some ways, when we're trying to spend quality time together, it's hard because I go to school and he works, and we really have to plan time together. We're very busy, so the time that we do have together, it's we kind of want to cherish it, and he's tweeting while we're together.
What about not tweeting when you are with her?
It used to be the case where that was really good, and when I got off of work, I would just go home and spend that quality time. And now since I can't do it at work anymore, it's like when I get off work, I'm like, we're in the car, she's like, hey babe, how you doing? And she wants to start the night off on the right foot. And I'm like, I'm good, but in my head I'm thinking, man, I got 9 hours of tweeting to catch up on.
Do you know what the next show you're going to be on? Divorce Court. Yes, you are. Tell them how big of an issue it is.
I mean, it is. When we spend time together, I would like us to spend time where it's just me and you. It's not the iPhone. It's not Twitter. It's just me and you quality time.
And I respect that.
Why don't you do this? Before you leave to go to the restaurant, I'm going to the restaurant. I bet that food is going to be so good, and I bet I'm going to be so full. Right? But you're still getting your tweet on.
Yep.
Deal?
That's a good deal.
All right, we'll be right back.
Are you in a fromance, a friendship romance with a guy who everyone thinks is perfect for you, but you're not really a couple? If you want to figure out if you and your best guy friend have couple chemistry, go to TyraShow.com.
She stirred up a lot of heat in the top model house, and if you were watching a week ago, you saw her dramatic elimination. Check this out.
Will Sandra and Celia please step forward? 2 girls stand before me, but I only have 1 photo in my hands. I'll start with you, Sandra. Beautiful pictures, but every single week they're to the side. So the question is, can you get your head around a straight shot, or are you just a one-look model? And then we have Celia. Gorgeous pictures, but what the judges saw last week was one of the most non-beautiful things that they have ever seen in the history of America's Next Top Model. So stays. Celia, hopefully you learned your lesson. Good luck.
So, how did it feel when I did not have your picture in my hands, Miss Sandra?
I was disappointed, but I knew that it was just the beginning, not the end.
Yeah.
So, I just told myself that I have to stay strong and not let this break me and just keep going.
What's up with the hair? Got some new hair going on here.
Yeah, I like trying on different styles. I get bored after a while, so I just wanted to try on something
I like you
new.
with short hair.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm going to go back to the short hair.
Yeah, girl, go back. Right now you look like a background singer, like, ooh, rah. We're doing this interview in the control room because I want to have like an up-close and personal thing with you and to make it more intimate. But what a lot of people don't know is that your family was very supportive of you when you were young, when you wanted to be a model, particularly somebody that you were very close to. Why don't you tell me about that?
Well, I have we're 7. I have 3 sisters and 3 brothers. And my oldest sister, June, she passed away in April of 2006. She was always there for me, like when I had a photo shoot or we went to a model convention. You know, she supported me, and you know, we used to some of the model conventions, they want you to pay, and she used to be like, you know, you shouldn't pay, you know, like you would say, you should never pay to be a model.
And she would say, Tyra said, don't pay?
Don't pay.
Oh, so she was listening to me.
Yeah.
Good.
She said the better route would be to go to an agency and start off there. So she always supported me, you know, she was always there for me.
And how did she pass? How did she die?
She passed away, she died in a car accident. And it was really hard for us, but I just feel like she's watching over me, and she was really happy, and it really hit me like when I was in the show, and just because she was always there for me when I did anything that had to do with modeling, and I just I realized that she wasn't around anymore, and I just know that she's so proud of me because she used to tell her friends, you know, Sandra's gonna make it one day. She's gonna go on the America's Next Top Model.
So she said that?
Yeah, she would say things like that, and that would really like push me, and she encouraged me. And
do you know how amazing
I know
that
she's proud of me.
That there are millions upon millions of girls in the world, not just in America, that want to be America's Next Top Model. And your sister, when she was alive, she was saying that.
Yeah.
And then for you to make it onto the competition is amazing. Now, one of the things that made you extra special to me is your beautiful skin. And you talked about like having such a beautiful pride with your skin color. And I know you get really upset when other girls aren't happy about their skin.
Yeah, I feel like that people should love their skin, the skin they're in, you know. You could be dark as night and beautiful, or white as snow and beautiful, you know. And it's just a matter of just loving who you are. It's not about the skin, it's about the person. And everyone is beautiful in their own way.
Who taught you to have such self-esteem about yourself?
Well, my parents instilled that to me growing up as a young girl. They always told me that I'm beautiful and not to listen to any, you know, negative comments that people would have.
I think you're so beautiful. You don't need that hair.
Thanks.
That's how beautiful.
Thanks.
Sometimes long hair, you know, kind of distracts things, you know, but like you could really just no hair, just like on Top Model, and work it.
Thank you.
I really do think that.
Thanks.
Now, you have a passion that a lot of people don't know about. In high school, you were a news anchor?
Yes, in high school, I was a news anchor. You know, I reported the news for my school.
But I heard that you were like LL Cool J.
I don't know, when I get nervous, I would lick my lips or play with my hands, or I wouldn't really look straight into the camera or look straight into the person I'm talking to. But, you know, like as the more experience I got, then I just became more relaxed and more confident.
Well, good luck with your modeling career, your news anchoring career.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Hey, Tyra fans. If you're in New York City and want to come join me for the fun and excitement of a live Tyra Show studio taping, go to TyraShow.com for free tickets now. Holla.
Closed captioning and other consideration for the Tyra Banks Show provided by...
Alrighty, go to TyraShow.com to find out how you can friend us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Oh my gosh, I loved all the past tense Twitters and the future present tense and the present perfect tenses. It just turns into like a porno. I love it. We'll see you later.